Do you mind if I just start by wishing all those in the Northern States all the best for what's coming or what's happening at the moment up there? Just telling you all about love and support for Collingwood and makes things so right for you.
I know that obviously much more concerned about the cyclone and everything, but it's been a raining game as well. Like, is there a bit of concern there too?
Yeah, we sort of spent probably 20 or 30 minutes in match committee talking about who plays if it is really wet or what's coming. We don't know. The unknown is hard to plan for rather than be planned for wet weather. I've seen different forecasts. So I would like to game style doesn't really matter if it's wet or dry, but some positional changes made.
Do you take a slightly bigger squad? Just that's that.
Yeah, we'll take all our emergencies up. We plan to travel with all of them. And, we may make decisions match day. See how that goes.
I would say they seen a lot of clubs preparing for the wet weather with the balls and buckets and things like that. You guys been blessed with the weather today. Have you done any of that prep during the week to sort of accommodate for the?
Oh, we actually did that today. We threw a couple of wet balls in there for a couple of drills. Big observation. Yeah, again, it's sort of somewhat prepping for it, but our game style is somewhat territory based, and when it's wet weather, really territory is what you're aiming for. Both teams are going for it. Both teams are really good with pressure based on history, whether that's current, time will tell, but that pressure in territory is something that's a little bit.
Some of your faces coming into the side. How excited are you to see what they can deliver this season?
Yeah, Tim and obviously we've got Dan Houston playing next week, and we've got Harry playing against his old team. Yeah, it's exciting. We'll celebrate those in the next 24, 48 hours, and looking forward to seeing where Collingwood for the first time. I know they'll be fan favourites with a couple of the way they prepare themselves, but just the way they play team footy, and it'll give us a different look, which is something we want to look to as well.
You shifted Harry to up the fish top right, just what ball where they played maybe fix like that. So to do that. What can you do there? It's probably
Yeah, we thought we'd bring Harry in to play a little bit of midfield because he's such a good transitional runner. And just over the pre-season, prepping for that stoppage craft and knowing he can go back and play those defensive roles for us. I think he'll switch between both roles. But start of the season, we're wrapped with his pressure around the ball and with an opportunity to shine in a role that hasn't previously got opportunities.
How you position Craigs compared to this time last year? Didn't feel like you had the greatest lead over ground, shorter pre-season. Obviously, do you feel like you're really well placed to attack the season?
Yeah, we'll find out. We'll get some feedback in a couple of days, won't we? And that's what all we can do right now. I stand here with just great optimism. I think most clubs would. You've got a lot of work in, and there's evidence that we've got through GPS and feel and other parts of our systems, and a lot of PBs in the gym and other parts. So you stand here with optimism, and then you just got to get, like any time, you got to run the race and see what the opposition are doing. You'd be naive to think 700-800 improving as well. We'd like to think we're going to hit the ground running. We'll wait and see.
A few of your players through the pre-season talked about recapturing, Pies footy from the premiership year, or maybe going on better. Do you get that sense you'll be able to recapture that footy you're playing?
Yeah, I'm not really keen to recapture anything. I'm keen to create a whole new version of us and a whole different feel and a whole different energy from different players. Somewhat of our system may remain the same, but what's going forward won't be on the basis of recapturing anything. We're excited for what's coming.
When you touch on those new players, Craig, before that have come in, and you say there's a bit of a different feel around things, can you describe that a bit more, the difference?
Yeah, I think you bring in players of the quality of Dan and Tim and obviously Harry. The place jumps a bit. They're excited. They bring this huge talent into our organisation, and there's an energy for that. So you hit the ground running, and then you see Dan Houston do his unbelievable kicks out of D50, and then Harry's laying 10 tackles of training, and Tim's kicking goals. There's an air of excitement in that. I think we're gelling quickly. You have to get into a new system, new colours. But there is a different energy for it.
It's still early days, but do you sometimes feature yourself that you got Tim for the reasons?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Tim's. Just a great human being, a great family man. Just wants to come here and wants to be part of the team and do his job. And I'm not going to denigrate what other clubs see in others and their choices, but we're wrapped up.
It must be a nice change, particularly given how decimated forward line was last year, to look up and potentially having a Mark Jeppy stay and Membry all in that forward line must be a nice change of pace.
Yeah, we haven't had too many tall magnets for a period of last year in particular. Scott Selwyn's, he's rubbed his hands together. No, this is nice. We can actually keep it to a contest this year instead of last year, trying to find a ways to score. But we want to continue to evolve. Just because we've got 3 talls doesn't mean they're all going to sort of play at the same time. We might keep one on the bench and play Dan and Ruck early, and we've got flexibility because we saw within our group last year that our small guys can put a lot of pressure on. We might try to just give the opposition something different all the time.
If it does rain, is there room for all 3 of them?
I think so. Again, we'll wait and see match day with how heavy it is. But the great thing with those players, they're very mobile. Checkers does his best work on the ground, and Dan's ability to cover the ground and Tim the same. So they're not sort of just mark or bust type players.
You studied the Gabby against Richmond. You sort of look like the boys looked for him. Obviously, a really neat user. How much of a license has he got within the side to really use his strength to push the ball forward?
Yeah, Dan's like no one else. We want him to show us what you got. Display your strengths, show the world how good you are at something, and if you stuff up, who cares? Go again. You're a brilliant kid. Those things. We're looking forward to that next week, but we'll stay here a little bit longer.
So, have you rated your captain's process? Obviously, injury to upcoming pressure for its 30th.
Yeah, Darcy's really set himself up really well. Like he hasn't missed too many sessions. I think the last 2 years he missed. Pretty much bulks at the pre-season. Has an energy in him as well. We catch up regularly. We're excited for presenting a better version of Darcy, in particular, a lot fitter.
Same type of role.
Yeah. Well, I get we're evolving as a defence. You've seen a lot of adjustments to the way we're playing the game. We're not there yet. We're only reviewing this morning little things we can do better. So, look forward to seeing the whole back.
Couple more how's to go? You're tracking out. They look like.
What do you think, Katie?
They
Moving
look
well?
well, yeah.
Yeah, thumbs up from you, Drew. Geordie's on a path to play. Clearly not this week. He's making a case for next week, and we'll see. It might be after that. We'll wait and see. But we want to make sure that Geordie gets a pair of work into those legs of his. Last year we learned some good lessons. 3 players out to play that were fit to play but not fit to perform. And Geordie will be fit to perform when he's available.
Sure, ask about Josh off half back. Was that always in the planning, and what are your expectations for him? It seems like duck to water in the situation.
Yeah.
It seems so far.
Yeah, it's a real weapon to have Josh off half back to set the game up. The game now requires you to hit targets out of D50, otherwise you're in trouble. And have Josh and then have futuristically have Dan Houston. There'll be a couple of weapons that ask a lot of questions to the opposition.
Just on the Giants, what are they? How they worry you the most?
The pressure. They're a completely different team with a couple of magnets. They've got Hogan and Green out of the midfield, which helps. Anytime you get a couple of good players out, but super competitive team, hard to beat in the home track. But we're cut out.
Your old mate Bossy said yesterday he's a fan of how opening round structured it was. Like, how have you seen it in the couple of years?
Yeah, I love Bossy, but I don't always have to agree with him. I think any time we can promote the game in the Northern States is a good thing. The right balance of that, I'm not sure. Whether it's a couple of teams or all, I'll let others decide that. But having lived in the Northern States, it's very different to here. Trust me, there's not as many cameras up there right now. That's what we were here. And any promotion we go in the Northern States is good, especially right now with what's going on like that.